Good afternoon and welcome to our second webinar. And thanks for following the first one, the Transparent Factory. It's again us, Paola Rezzin and Michele Gasperini.
Good afternoon.
Soon we will also have a contribute by Massimo Castagna with his thoughts regarding this ongoing interpretation of the Tonelli's residential model.
Yes, last time we saw how Tonelli design was born, from that famous meeting between Isao Zoe, Marco Gaudenzi and Paolo Romazzi, and how from that moment the experimentation started, and then during the following years the industrialization and the hand bonding technique that we still use today. We went through the stages of our company, telling you about passion, tradition and research, and most of all about the relations between people. Relations that have been maintained and improved during the years.
Yes, and since the year 2000, our company has taken on a more and more industrial dimension and has tried to create a dialogue between glass, which remained the absolute protagonist, and other materials. Already in those years, you can see Tonelli vocation to expand the range, not only in terms of product, but also of materials. And this is due, on one side, to Tonelli's innovative character, on the other, to satisfy our national and international requests. Materials such as metal, wood, ceramic begin to accompany glass in our collection. Products are born that, more than others, reveal evidently this development path and the continuous research, and that can become a real bestseller or long seller.
Yes, and absolute protagonist is certainly the iconic Livingstone table, known by many, designed in 2006 by Giulio Mancini, which even today is still one of our bestsellers. It's an extending table with a patented and tested mechanism, made with several cast pieces, entirely done on one project, and which represent its plus point of sale because it's hidden inside the leg. This was one of the first products where we added metal and also other finishes for legs. In fact, we have the possibility to offer matte or gloss chrome galvanic finish or brushed copper, gold or bronze. But the legs can also be in wood, lacquer or covered by leather. Another star of our collection is for sure the Perseo table. In this table, glass and wood enhance each other. Tonelli's gluing and productive skills are testified by the 30 mm thick joint of this table, obtained by gluing together two 20 mm glass slabs, which are then processed with special grinding wheels and rectified, thus creating an extraordinary and very resistant bonding. This detail with the same section gives then life to the legs in solid wood without any type of hardware inside, because the assembly is done by screws underneath the legs.
We must also remember, Michele, that the last years are also characterized by the introduction of glass coupled with ceramic, thus broadening the range of our finishes to meet the market's requests.
That's true. Metropolis by Maurizio Scutellà was the first collection where we added the new material, a collection composed of high tables, low tables and consoles. It was first born completely in glass, but we then added the ceramic finish for the top. This is a path followed also by our T5 table.
Also, the introduction of smoked glass was a great novelty. Even without giving up this noble and ancient material, the smoked version gives a completely different interpretation of the home. In addition to the wide range of complements, in Tonelli blooms the awareness and conviction of having what it takes to move their own attention also to furnishing other living spaces in the home.
Yes, we have, for example, the Liber Collection by Luca Papini, of which here we see the bookcase version in smoked glass with the walnut drawers. It's very often used to divide areas in open spaces, but the great range of different measures of this collection makes it very versatile, and we can therefore also use it as a side table next to a sofa, as a console in an entrance, or as a bedside table in a bedroom. Research is directed to design sideboards, such as, for example, East Side by Bartoli Design, a completely smoked glass container with sliding doors, where the bronze or black brushed profiles are very well matched with marble.
And then we can't forget Saji Cabinet.
Yes, a piece that really was born from the passion for glass, designed by Studio Zoe and Lorenzo de Bartolomeis, where even the rails on which the door slides are made of glass, a simplicity that amazes.
In addition to strictly residential spaces, some products, such as the mirrors, always seen and used as a single accessories, are reinterpreted to become real scenographic installation and prestigious decorative walls, particularly suitable for furnishing common areas, hotel, restaurant, and public spaces. Stati d'animo, here you can see them in an installation at the Milan Fair in 2010, made of more than 200 pieces. Fittipaldi, thanks to its modularity, it can reach the desired dimensions. Guido Riccio grant maximum composing liberty. And then VU, which you here see in a bespoke project for foreign customers. Some of these products are part of our catalog since almost 20 years, and this makes us proud because it means that Tonelli produces long-lived objects, thought and made to be loved even with the passing of time. Functional products that can be adapted to any environment. It's beautiful to think that an object created with so much passion can literally accompany the customers throughout their life, bringing a timeless elegance to their homes. This is a great value for us. Therefore, in a certain sense, being acknowledged as a dynamic and innovative design company that produces high-quality products and offers excellent service, overseeing important markets and having as partners some of the most beautiful and sophisticated stores in Europe, America, and Asia, all this strengthens our awareness and drives us to face the future by taking a further evolutionary step.
Yes, and to take on this new challenge, for us it was natural to rely on a person with whom, since the beginning, there was an instant chemistry and an immediate sharing of the company vision and of the path Tonelli and already bravely been following. We are talking of architect Massimo Castagna, with us since September last year, and with whom we are completing the 2020 collection, gathered in a first catalog completely renewed.
Yeah, Regarding the catalog, we wanted to give a title to this new catalog that sounds as a declaration, and it is the new modernism, a philosophy which architect Massimo Castagna will clarify in detail.
Time and space, two abstract terms which are the extreme synthesis of a philosophy, of a way of being and thinking that characterizes Tonelli's journey of yesterday, today and tomorrow. Time brings with it what preceded us, the teachings of architecture and design masters, their approach to research, passion, their capacity to anticipate time by surpassing habit, but it also is the story of a company and the people that built the company. The path followed in time, the experience gathered, allowing growth and maturity. Time and passion are essential elements for research, the desire to continuously question oneself, following the stimulus to evolve and progress, that brave and visionary component necessary to create excellence, where the most advanced technology is combined with craftsmanship, that makes the real made in Italy. Time is an essential component of excellence. Time is today, but it evolves relentlessly. It is different from yesterday and will be different from the future. It must be caught, thought about, and interpreted in the continuously changing habits and lifestyles. Space, instead, brings us back home, the place we dedicate ourselves to, with its functional and psychological components, its characteristics, dimensions, and volumes, aware that what we produce will affect the quality of our life. It can also refer to places in the world, that ensemble of localization and globalization that characterize our more and more contaminated and international way of living. The relation between these two elements, the recipe we managed to give back today, is what gives life to modernity. New modernism is our manifest. That is what we believe is now contemporary. That ensemble of knowledge and experience that through space and time brings us to our current interpretation of life and home. It's not a style, but a way of thinking that determines the identity and expresses a style. It's what we think being the synthesis of today's world and a perspective of the close future. For Tonelli, it means going beyond the productive vocation for glass, the company's forever excellence, and think in a vaster prospect of home and its planning, of existing relations between several functionalities, materials, and sensations, a unique and original recipe.
From this company vision, strongly felt and shared by both Massimo and the company, we wanted to create a manifest that is a true declaration. We want to put on paper the values that are part of our DNA and that here we have the pleasure to share with you.
Exactly. We therefore talk of transparency, touch, tradition, technique, talent, and time. So transparency is forever part of us, part of the material we work with every day, and in the way we present our service. Touch, the sense we use to feel the material and through which we see its transformation in our products. Tradition, statements, memory, knowledge that we transmit generation after generation. Technique, of which we already talk, the technique that allow us to plan, build and challenge new complex styles. Talent, the talent of our craftsmen and designers who every day transform a thought in a project. Remember that even today the glass panels are rigorously glued by hand. Time, necessary to create quality and valuable object, but also in the sense of timeless, which is what a glass object can be. So these are the focal points that guide our realization of the 2020 collection and will also be those for the future ones. In this collection, once again, the material accompanies and enhances the glass. We wanted to choose unique and unexpected materials, having the same nobleness and natural future of the glass. But Michele, it's now time to talk about novelties.
Yes, let's start from a product we solved with the determination, and it's the first time such kind of a product joins our catalog. It's a bookcase designed by Massimo Castagna, a shelving unit that can be modulated in width and height and that can be fixed to the wall or ceiling. This project has an important innovation on the glass shelves. There are some special shapings, accommodating the pins for the assembling to the wooden vertical supports. The vertical supports are always in wood. Here we see them in the Siberian ash finish, but they also are available in eucalyptus. Enriching the vertical support are a series of details in polished chrome and gold that we also find on the feet and on the upper fixings. The shelves are available in extra clear or smoked glass, but there is also the possibility to put in storage units. Horizontal storage units with flap down door, vertical storage unit with the hinged door and internal accessories with drawers or bar units. The storage unit's structure is always in smoked glass, while the doors are always made of wood. And finally, a desk where you can add a practical cable duct which turns this product into an home office.
It's a large collection, also suitable for customization and to furnish several environments.
Let's move to a product that went through an important restyling. We are talking of T5 table by Giulio Mancini, where the base is now made of marble, while the external side of the same are in metal, available in brushed grey and a new color terracotta. You can already see the combination of the new marble, in this case domus white with terracotta and the tropical stone combined with the grey finish. The top is always extra clear, so as to leave the base as protagonist.
Yeah, not only new materials, but also new proposal regarding the top's dimension, with lengths that go from 2 meters to 3.20 and a width up to 1.20. Also a dimension unusual for us, which is 1.60 by 2.10, and that offers a really optimal use.
This collection of small tables and side tables designed by Massimo Castagna is made of 4 sizes, having an organic shape and available in several heights. The base is always in metal, polished chrome, gold, copper and gunmetal, while the top is available in any glass version, extra clear, smoke and bronze, but wood and marble too. This way, the collection includes all new materials and finishes of this year and permits infinite combination.
Back to our restyling, we are talking of Saji Cabinet, here with a sliding door and chest of drawers in eucalyptus, but also available in Siberian ash. This time the dialogue is between the wood and the smoked glass, enhancing the elegance and modernity.
Yes, there is a beautiful detail of the door's sliding system on the rail, entirely made of glass.
We also present again our mirror central by Francesco Forcellini, but in 1.60 by 1.60, a new dimension, in addition to the already existing size of 200 by 200. This mirror already had an enormous success, and this way it will even be suitable for more locations. Then we see mirror view. The product doesn't change, but is shown here in an unusual composition, expanding upwards to give even more emphasis to its scenographic look.
Yes, let's move to a new product by Studio de Bona de Meo, who designed for us this glass totem, placed on a granite base called Ceppo di Gre. It's a playful product done with the unbalanced gluing of the glass shelves, still allowing a practical use. So we talk again of our Livingstone table, and here we see it in the new finish in smoked glass, high thickness, tempered and stratified, combined with the gunmetal legs. It will also be available in bronze glass. While the legs have the already existing finish with the addition of 2 new wood finish.
And here again we have a Sestante collection designed by Emilio Nanni. It maintains the base in extra clear or smoked glass, but the top can now also be in marble. And here we see it in tropical storm and on the console in arabesque Orobic grey gold.
So we started with a product that is a kind of first time for us, and we would like to conclude this presentation the same way, with an absolute novelty for Tonelli, the collection of lamps. It's a vast collection that included 4 hanging lamps, of which 2 single and 2 with bigger dimension, and a floor lamp. They are characterized by glass lamps of cubical shape in 2 different sizes. The structure is in metal, polished chrome, gold and gunmetal.
Well, this is certainly a real challenge, but I'm sure that first of all they perfectly complement this new collection, and then they confirm that initially thought to offer complete environments by Tonelli.
Well, what we showed you was the work we started in September last year, and what that involved several people. First of all, the artistic director, but also other designers and our sales management. It's not all yet. We still have other products to show you, as for example, the chair.
Yeah, Michele, but working with someone like Massimo surely brought a new incentive to the research and the development activity that you usually follow.
Yes, we experimented a lot, and we further raised our technology's performance level.
Yeah, and let's hope the result will be satisfying and create opportunities for our customers too. That's it. We are at the end. Thanks to all of you for participating, and see you at our next webinar, where Massimo Castagna will again be with us, and where we will reveal the complete catalog with the rest of the collection.
Yes, thanks everybody. See you next Tuesday.
See you soon.